Alright, so the first and most notable change this week is the new Adventure Grove area, which is where the entire Halloween event is now contained, and to start with, here are the new locations of last week's challenges. Link to the full guides on those in the description below, and you can also walk into the back of this shack here to get the pumpkin spice sunrise soda, which just sounds absolutely disgusting, but it's hidden in a nice spot. I like that. As for new items this week, both are pretty difficult to get, but I like the challenge. So the first item is the Experiment-405, and it's on the left of the big scary mansion here. Just go through the hedge maze, or alternatively, skip it by doing this little piece of tech here that is very evil. Once you do that, go inside and enter the second room, where you'll hit this lever to start a chase. Now this will be in the Crash Bandicoot 1 style that the Gearman chase was in last year from the Yellow Lab, I think. Only this time, instead of being chased by Gearman, you're being chased by the Wall of Flesh from Terraria. Now, with that, I will warn you, if you fall, you have to walk all the way back from the entry of the Adventure Grove. Now, here's a pro tip, okay? Set up OOC in the room before the actual chase itself, and you should just be able to teleport back to your body, basically acting as a little bit of a checkpoint. This is a little bit of a trade-off because you won't be able to see as well, but if you have any friends, they can fill the place of your OOC body here, and just teleport down to them from the entry of the grove, which also saves time, but you might not have any friends to do this with, unfortunately, so the option is there. Once you finish the parkour, walk into this key, and it should make a little jingling sound effect. Walk into the crystal to teleport back to the first room, and you should be able to unlock the shelf that the gun is in. Now, I really like it. It looks absolutely menacing in its infested form, I guess, and without the infested form, it still just looks like a pretty neat gun. I wish it was maybe a little bit more customizable, but that's my only gripe with it, so moving on. The Cloudburster is another difficult item to get. This time it's from the Alchemist Challenge, and the reason is not a hard parkour course, but rather this time you need to be mediocre at math. Now, stick with me here because, algebra, I get it, don't you worry, algebra is annoying. So instead, here's a document that Prof sent me featuring every possible answer that you might need. So once you touch one of these books, the cauldron will light up and share a number. Now what you're supposed to do is take this little formula hidden on the wall and do a little bit of mathematics here, you know, and then you solve for each variable. But instead, you can just go into this document, scroll through, find your number here on the left, and then you'll get two numbers from said document that you would get from solving the variables. Once you go back in game, you'll notice that these little potions here are glowing, and they have Roman numerals in front of them. So transfer your numbers that you got from the document to Roman numerals, and then walk into the corresponding potions. Now with that, the oven thing here should start to light up. So walk into it, and either you will burp and die because you did it wrong, or you got the right numbers and it'll make a nice little ooh anime noise. Good job, you did the first book. Now walk into the next one and rinse and repeat 5 more times to finish it, and then you should get the Cloudburster after about 10 minutes. Now, currently the ghost hunt this week is broken, and therefore you can't get the Meathook because ghosts just don't spawn. Now, I understand that the ghost hunt is generally just easy to implement, and also time-consuming enough so that Chad will get those extra premium payouts, but I don't know, I think I'd rather just see more items along the lines of maybe axe parts, where there might be a few spawns that are really well hidden, but it won't take 2 hours to get the items just because you have to find all of the spawns, which just feels a little bit scummy to me, but alas, I'll leave a link to all the ghost spawns in the description whenever somebody else makes a video showcasing them, because honestly, I just do not want to. They're annoying. Okay, I hate events like that, and ultimately, yeah, they're cool once in a while for like safe hunt, but not every Halloween, man. Please, Chad the creator, hear my screams. On the bright side, at least we do get one more something special this week. That is, if by special you—
Money! Money! Money!
That might sound a little bit negative, given I was just calling out the ghost hunt for being a little bit scummy. I mean, you could buy literally every single Valve game on Steam for the price of the new Halloween Prop expansion, which we're going to be talking about here. But I get it. For the devs, it's a neat little way to make some extra money off the event, because, I mean, they're making these assets anyway, so might as well resell them, and for players, you get to use most of the props designed, again, specifically for this Halloween event, in your own builds. So, is $10 a lot for something like that? Yeah, but at the end of the day, I mean, you've got to pay your devs somehow, right? And besides, like, the 40 plus prop expansion, no, the plus 40 slot expansion, I like that. Besides, at the end of the day, I guess it's more so about supporting smaller creators that you enjoy the work of. Wink, wink. But yeah, you've got until the end of the month to decide whether or not this prop expansion is worth it or not, so I leave you with one last source to decide for yourself on that. A quick shout out to Prof for the background footage here. I bought the expansion myself for this video, but he beat me to the punch by making a video showing off literally every single prop from the expansion, and yeah, link to the description for his full video there, where hopefully it'll let you see if there's anything in this pack that is worth $10 to you, because there's 100-ish props, and that's awesome, so, you know, maybe you'll get some joy out of it, maybe you won't, and maybe it's a waste of money, but I don't know, I digress. And with that, thanks for watching, peace out. I'm gonna go, like, take a nap or, like, play League of Legends. I don't know, I'm a little fucking nerd. I got piss in my ear, and I go, as a result.